I want to do another episode of Crazy Customer Stories. And if you watch the video all the way to the end, I'm going to put some behind the scenes stuff from some problems I had shooting this and why I'm shooting it this way than the way I originally wanted to. But I want this video out here tonight. And I don't feel like dealing with the problems anymore. So anyway, again, I'm going to apologize. There's a generator sound behind you. There might be a heater sound over here. I don't shoot this in a normal studio. I shoot this in my camper, which I'm kind of in the middle of converting into a studio. Anyway, that being said, there was a customer today. I was pulling wiper blades for another customer, and I noticed this guy in my cleaning supplies aisle, like the Armor All and stuff like that. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Because actually, here's our our cleaning supplies. Here's our wiper blades. So I'm in the same aisle. This guy has one of the wash towels, and he is wiping his feet with it. And I kind of looked at him because he had shoes on, and I said to him, "Are you okay? Do you need help with anything?" And he goes, No, I'm good, And so I texted another employee, because I don't really work up front, I work in the back. I said, "Hey, keep an eye on the guy on aisle 2. So she goes, "Okay." And then a few minutes later, she's like, I come up front because I need to get other stuff, and she's like, that guy, he just cleaned his shoes with this towel, and she showed me the towel because it's like still in the cardboard sleeve that kind of, does that. She goes, he cleaned his shoes, and then he just left, and he put it right back on the shelf. I'm like, "Did you say anything to him?" She's like, "No, he was actually kind of scary, and he asked me a question as how to get to somewhere, and I told him I'm sorry, I don't know." And he threw out the race card. He said, something I don't remember exactly what was said, but my employee is white and he was black, and apparently she thought that the reason he didn't know, or he thought that or at least was claiming that the reason that he couldn't tell her how to get to a certain university was because of the color of his skin, when in fact she just really doesn't know, because much like me, she's not really from that area. Wow, this wind is crazy. But while I'm on topic of customers from today, I want to talk about another customer, and this is, anybody who works retail knows this customer. Not this particular one, but this customer. So we open at 7:30. I gave her a ride in. I kind of overslept, and we end up being a few minutes late. But I think we clocked in at 7:20. We were supposed to be in at 7:15, so we were only 5 minutes late. So like 7:22, this guy comes up, starts pulling on the door, and I honestly didn't acknowledge his existence. And so the employee that I was talking about, she comes out, and she tells him, and when she comes out, he's knocking on the door and pointing at his watch, and she goes, "Yeah, the sign says we open at 7:30. Well, because of being 5 minutes late, we weren't quite ready with the registers. So he starts, we're in the back, we're counting money, and you just start hearing knocking on the window, although it sounds different because it's glass, and yanking on the door and all this. And I said to her, I said, "I'm not acknowledging him." I said, because I'm probably going to go off on him. So she comes out there, and he's sitting there, "It's 7:30, pointing at his watch. He walks in, runs to our where our oil is, or our Lucas oil additive, I should say, and Comes up there to the register, which she's trying to count the one register still, and he goes, you know, and as she's scanning his Lucas Oil, he goes, I have money on this card. I have money on this card, waving it in her face. So she grabs, kind of snatches the card, scans it, and then he took his and the remainder was like $12, and he just took $15 and threw it on the counter. And like, I didn't see all this because I was in the back counting my drawer, because I work in a different part of the store. And she comes up, or she calls me after he leaves. I'm like, I'm glad he didn't call me up there, because I probably would have said something to him and we both probably would have been fired. Because, and she's, you know, telling me about all this, and I'm just like, 7:30 in the morning, you got to act like this. I'm like, the main reason I didn't even want to acknowledge him before 7:30 is because that's just rewarding good behavior or bad behavior. You know, you act like a jerk, because I would have said something like, you want better customer service, be a better customer. You know, it's just something I can't stand, is people who have this entitled attitude. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, you know, people are still waking up. Why do you have to act this way? Did you really need that Lucas Oil that bad that you had to treat people the way you did? And that's just, you know, that's just how I feel. And yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to bore you with any more of these anymore. It seemed like the last video got a pretty decent, you know, reaction. So I'm going to try to do a couple more of these. Let me know down below how you feel. Should I do more of these? Should I not? And thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I guess every now and again it's nice to give some behind the scenes of what's going on here. I'm trying to shoot a quick video with OBS, and this laptop has a hard drive in it, not an SSD, so it takes a while to boot. I wanted to do it on the Mac, but the Mac is having some sort of problem with the with interference, because I don't know what's going on with it, but like my wireless hotspot shows it has pretty much full bars, and you know, full bars and LTE. It's just acting like, oh god, this is doing Windows updates too. Okay. So this thing's just driving me bat crazy. I'm trying to do this, and it's just being stupid. But then for whatever reason, the battery is completely dead, like to the point where I couldn't use it without power adapter. But what I need to do now is I got Windows up and booted. I had the webcam installed, or webcam is already installed from when I did the live stream last Thursday. Because I think my plan is to have this video up today. I have a bunch of videos. I'm working on one over here. I got a product. I have 2 product reviews shot so far, and while this one's doing whatever the heck it's doing, I just want to go ahead and knock this little talking head video I want to do out. So I'm going to splice this in at the back of the video. But the stupid thing is, I never put OBS on either one of these computers. So I need to install it, but I'm having all kinds of interference problems out here. And I don't know what's going on either. Something with the generator, something with the heater, something with something. We're having some technical glitches, so. And you can see in the background I have Windows XP going for that video, which you will see this one before that one, so. And anyway, so just got a bunch of crap going on, and I just want to give a little behind the scenes of what's going on, because what kept happening with the Mac is it kept getting to 80% downloaded and then just stopped. And I still need to install this. This is a USB microphone interface. That's the primary home for that is going to be on my desk at home, but I really want to try it out here. And I'm just kind of going nuts over here. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Yeah, so this might be done installing before you know, Windows XP is installed on this computer to my, you know, behind here. I'm running at 5 point. Every now and again I'll boost, jump up like that, but it's running really, really slow. I really kind of think I'm not going to be doing this here. I might shoot this other video at home then, which is kind of where I wanted it to be anyway. But if it stays like that, which it does not appear that it's going to, it now finally shows up on the download bar. I'm half considering running up to Wawa since I haven't eaten, and it's the heck was that? And it's like 4 in the afternoon now. Yeah, 4 or 6 in the afternoon. But yeah, oh yeah, I didn't mean to be shooting that like that. But yeah, so this may or may not work, but we'll have fun.